You're a summoner? That's the weakest class in the world. The moment Lin Xiao awakened his class, everyone laughed at him. His rival called him trash. No team wanted him. No one believed he could clear a dungeon. Even a normal combat class was considered better than becoming a summoner. But they had no idea. Lin Xiao had awakened a unique S-tier talent. A talent so powerful that nobody else in the world could ever obtain it. Every single day, he gains a brand new S-rank talent. His first summon was just a tiny skeleton. Weak, pathetic, worthless. But after receiving an S-rank talent, it evolved into a terrifying Death Knight. A monster capable of slaughtering entire armies. Then his slime gained the power of endless evolution through devouring. His goblin became a master of legendary weapons. And that was only the beginning. While other people struggled to make one summon stronger, Lin Xiao gave countless S-rank talents to all of his summons. Every day they evolved. Every day they grew stronger. Every day they became more terrifying. Geniuses, prodigies, heroes, none of them could even defeat his weakest summon. Then the abyss descended upon the world. Demon gods appeared. Ancient monsters awakened. Even the gods themselves looked down upon humanity. But when humanity stood on the edge of extinction, one man stepped forward. Behind him stood an army powerful enough to shake heaven and earth. An army of death knights, ancient beasts, divine creatures, and beings powerful enough to rival gods. The world finally realized one terrifying truth. The strongest army was never an army. The strongest kingdom was never a kingdom. It was one summoner, and his summons. This is the story of Lin Xiao, the summoner who turned the weakest class into the strongest existence in the world. Week 1 8-hour video will be uploaded. All novels uploaded here are completed, so you will get a full story without searching or waiting. I have listened to the translated version on web, and there are no major problems with translation. If you want Chinese novel translated, give me the original name of the novel and I will respond to your request as soon as possible. Please make sure your request is on the latest video. If you hear this "u" sound in the novel, it means either question mark or some space is left, like getting materials or experience gain there more but not shown. If after a name is used and after there is silence, it means exclamation marks were used as in shock. I don't know if this will happen in recorded one, but it happened in web version. Chapter 433. Archangel's Blessing. SSS rank blessed by the Archangel. The effect of support type skills is increased by 50%. It's increased to 50%. Lin Xiao was very excited and, without hesitation, upgraded his talent once again. 5 more S-rank talents were consumed, and after a flash of white light, a notification sound rang in my ears. Gained the dazzling level talent, Michelle's Blessing. Michelle's Blessing increases the effect of support type skills by 200%. Note: Michelle was once the leader of the Angel's followers, and later received the blessing of the angels. He was worshipped as a holy son by the believers and could not use this talent without permission. Wow, that's powerful. A 200% improvement. Lin Xiao exclaimed in surprise upon seeing the talent's effect. It was hard to imagine the extent of the boost it would achieve if combined with other amplification effects of Lucky Spirit. As for precautions, Lin Xiao has nothing to worry about, because this talent comes from the Silver Cross. It should be the previous generation's great cleric, who has now entrusted his power to him, so he has naturally gained recognition. Wow, Master! I feel like I've become so amazing. Lucky Spirit felt the change in his physical strength and shouted excitedly. Just then, a white light suddenly emanated from Lucky Spirit's chest and enveloped her. This is evolution. These 2 words flashed through Lin Xiao's mind. Lucky Spirit evolves into Blessing Spirit. Quality elevated to legendary levels. Has the quality also improved? Lin Xiao was shocked. Reaching mythic quality is extremely difficult. Not counting those who obtained it directly, only Death God Knight and Snow Maiden Doll have managed to rise to that level step by step on their own. Other summoned beasts, even with their talents maxed out, did not advance to mythic quality. Unexpectedly, Lucky Spirit should be called Blessing Spirit. She directly advanced to mythical quality upon obtaining this talent. The power of this blessing is quite extraordinary. The white light disappeared, and the Blessing Spirit reappeared before Lin Xiao. The appearance hasn't changed much, except that the original dice headdress on the right has been replaced with a silver cross headdress. Ha ha ha! I've gotten stronger again. Blessing Spirit laughed triumphantly. Then she floated to Lin Xiao's side and said, "Where's that newcomer? Tell her to come out and spar with me. Let's see who's stronger." As he spoke, he kept waving his little fists, as if he was ready to have a match with the other party. "Look at you, so capable. Go back and rest." Lin Xiao didn't give her a chance to continue showing off and put her back into the summoning space. Although the Sanctuary of Blessing was a trap, it also turned out to be a blessing in disguise, allowing Lucky Spirit to evolve into Blessing Spirit and its quality to be upgraded to Mythic, which should be considered the biggest gain of this trip. Just then, the Calamity Spirit flew over from a distance, carrying something in its hand, and called out to Lin Xiao, "Hey, you still have something you haven't taken. Don't take this. Is there anything else you haven't taken?" Lin Xiao was taken aback and looked at the approaching Calamity Spirit, noticing that it was holding something that resembled a crystal fragment. "Here, I found this first." Calamity Spirit handed the item to Lin Xiao, a hint of pride on his face. Lin Xiao picked up the crystal fragment, and information immediately appeared. Divine Fragment. A fragment that split off from a divine crystal, containing a small amount of divinity. This thing. Lin Xiao frowned as she looked at the fragments in her hand. It seems Ma Sanan wasn't lying to himself. There really is divine power here, and their team might indeed be divided because of it. There's only this tiny fragment. I don't even know if chaos can be eaten. Lin Xiao then summoned it and fed it the divine fragment in her hand. Chaos merely approached and sniffed before moving away. It seems they don't like this thing. So you really don't like it? Well, I guess it's better not to eat things of unknown origin. Lin Xiao was not surprised, and had no idea which god's divine fragment it was. After carefully storing the divine fragments, he left the Sanctuary of Blessing, and the golden portal closed behind him. Passing through another portal, this time it was no longer a barren land, but rather a palace? Lin Xiao looked around and, seeing the different scenery around her, confirmed that she was now in a palace. The palace was enormous, 5 or 6 times larger than any palace Lin Xiao had ever seen. A single stone pillar was hundreds of meters tall, and the ceiling was adorned with numerous strange patterns. The murals on the walls depicted ferocious dragons. Is this the new dungeon map? Lin Xiao recalled what Ma Sanan had said before. A realm of nothingness dungeon incorporates many dungeons, which are intricately intertwined. Just then, a ball of flame shot out from the stone pillar. Starlight Unicorn immediately went into defensive position, while Lin Xiao looked in the direction of the attack. A large dragon, covered in crimson scales and resembling a lizard, climbed a stone pillar. Its red eyes burned like flames, radiating a fierce aura, and a ball of fire spewed from its mouth. At that moment, a rustling sound arose, and the same red lizard appeared on the other stone pillars as well. Not only the stone pillars but also the ceiling. I don't know if we've stirred up a lizard's den or a dragon's den. Lin Xiao said something casually, and then issued an attack command to Starlight Unicorn. Just then, the red dragon lizards climbing the stone pillars and the ceiling launched an attack, with countless balls of fire rushing towards them. Starlight Unicorn, with its light and agile body, easily dodged the flames and attacked the red dragon lizard on the right pillar, instantly eliminating it. Successfully defeated the red dragon lizard, gaining 200,000 experience points. Successfully defeated the red dragon lizard, gaining 200,000 experience points. Successfully defeated the red dragon lizard, gaining 200,000 experience points. After eliminating the red dragon lizard on one side, the Starlight Unicorn took control of one side and launched attacks in the other 3 directions. Just then, green balls suddenly fell from the sky, blocking the Starlight Unicorn's attack. The green ball unfolded into a green-scaled dragon lizard, which lunged directly at Lin Xiao's location, its sharp claws gleaming coldly. Starlight Unicorn glanced at it disdainfully, then stomped its forelegs, sending a meteor streaking down from the sky that pierced right through the green dragon lizard's body. Successfully killed the green armored lizard. Experience plus 200,000. As the kill notification appeared, more green armored dragon lizards appeared and launched a reckless attack. With the green armored dragon lizard blocking their way, the red dragon lizards behind them were able to unleash their flames even more recklessly, burning the intruders in front of them. Chapter 434. Both types of dragon lizards have a single attack method, which Lin Xiao has already learned from. There's an abyss monster in the shape of a dragon, and murals above it. Could this be a dragon city? Lin Xiao made a guess. If my guess is correct, then the elite monsters I encounter later might also be dragons. Such creatures are at the top of the food chain and are difficult to deal with even if they are of the same level. I hope I'm not overthinking it. After dealing with the monsters here, Lin Xiao continued deeper into the palace. After turning a corner, a green figure stood guard in front of a heavy, ancient door. It has a pair of sharp dragon horns on its head. Its eyes are fierce and it has an indescribable majesty. Its body has well-defined muscles, and you can feel its powerful strength even if you only look at it from a distance. But just based on that, one would only think that the man in front of them was a power-type warrior. But the dragon tail covered with blue scales behind him already revealed his identity. The man before me is a dragon. Elite. Level 80. Quality epic. Talent high defense. A level. High energy reaction. S level. Skills: Dragon Scale Barrier, Dragon Tail Sweep, Dragon Stone Fall. Upon obtaining the other party's information, Lin Xiao frowned. The quality has reached epic level, which means that the dragon man in front of you is more powerful than the 3 knights you encountered before. What surprised Lin Xiao the most was his talent. There's not much to say about high defense, it just enhances one's defensive capabilities. But what Lin Xiao is interested in is his other talent, high energy reaction. High energy reaction. When an enemy unleashes a powerful skill, level 65, trigger the talent effect to launch a special counterattack against the enemy who unleashed the skill. Special counterattack. This special counterattack did not specify that it was this type of attack. Furthermore, it triggers when using level 65 skills, and Starlight Unicorn is now level 76. so the skills he uses generally exceed this limit. This is an stressed dinosaur. Lin Xiao immediately gave the other party a nickname and launched a counterattack when using powerful skills. What else could this be but a response to stress? While Lin Xiao was checking Long Nua's information, the other party had already noticed Lin Xiao. Long Nua crossed his arms, not launching an attack immediately, and coldly looked in the direction of Lin Xiao's location. Intruder, leave this place. This is no longer territory you can freely enter. Lin Xiao came out and said, I don't think so. Starlight Unicorn immediately launched an attack, sending Star Impact hurtling directly towards Long Nua. At this moment, Lin Xiao noticed a green light appearing on Long Nua's body. Then, he suddenly leaped up to dodge Starlight Unicorn's attack and landed directly above Lin Xiao, slamming his thick, powerful tail down. Lin Xiao quickly mounted the Starlight Unicorn to dodge, saying, just throw out a weak skill. Starlight Unicorn nodded, and as it retreated, it quickly condensed a star and hurled it at the enemy. Long Nua snorted coldly, without dodging. You mortals cannot pierce my dragon scales. Seeing the two different reactions, Lin Xiao roughly understood. When a green light appears on the opponent, it means the high energy reaction talent has been triggered. An ordinary body can withstand low-level skills, but high-level skills can trigger a stress response. Lin Xiao muttered to himself. In any other situation, this would probably be a huge headache. But Lin Xiao had already thought of a solution. He immediately summoned Slime. Prepare for Forbidden Curse. Let's see how stressed the stress-prone dragon can be, Lin Xiao said. In an instant, the Forbidden Curse magic circle rapidly converged above their heads, and the surrounding space was distorted by the high temperature released by the Forbidden Curse. Forbidden Curse? Nothing special. A green light shone from Long Nua's body, and his tail slammed down again, the terrifying power causing the entire dragon city to tremble. Lin Xiao jumped to dodge, and while in midair, Starlight Unicorn's ultimate move was already ready. A dreamlike galaxy unfolds. The vast cosmic river suddenly poured down, and Long Nua was unable to dodge in time. Most of his dragon scales were washed away, and his skin turned scalding red and steaming. They're incredibly resilient. They only lost half their health. Lin Xiao was somewhat surprised. If it were those 3 knights, they would almost be dead by now. Roar! Long Nua suddenly raised his head and roared, and golden sound waves spread in all directions. Lin Xiao and Starlight Unicorn, who were in midair, were affected, and a strong sense of dizziness forced them to land. Just after Lin Xiao landed, meteorites of varying sizes began to fall, attempting to bury him in the ground. Lin Xiao immediately took out the super purification potion she got from Remy, drank it, and then fed it to Starlight Unicorn. Starlight Unicorn immediately recovered and released Star River Guardian to block the falling meteor. Slime! Get him! Lin Xiao looked at Slime, which was almost ready. In an instant, dozens of Forbidden Curse fell together, hurtling towards Rano. This scene caused Long Nua's expression to change drastically, as he had never expected that the other party could release more than a dozen Forbidden Curses in one go. Boom! With nowhere to hide, the only option was to tough it out. Dragon City trembled violently, as if it were about to collapse at any moment. But Lin Xiao felt that this was not enough to kill the stressed dragon. So he sent Starlight Unicorn to attack after the Forbidden Curse ended. As expected, as the density of the Forbidden Curse decreased, Long Nua quickly jumped into the air to dodge the remaining Forbidden Curse attacks. His body covered in a layer of green light, his eyes bloodshot as he glared angrily at Lin Xiao. But when he looked at Lin Xiao, he found that Lin Xiao was also looking at his location, as if waiting for him. Suddenly, Long Nuo saw a slight smile on Lin Xiao's lips and immediately felt something not good. In an instant, the carvings on the ceiling were covered by the starry sky, and countless glittering galaxies converged, enveloping and swirling around Rano. Roar! Get out of here! Enraged, Long Nuo gathered all his strength to try to break free from the galaxy's entanglement. But the force tightened with his struggle until it exhausted all his power, and he disappeared along with the galaxy. Successfully defeated Rano. Experience plus 7 million. Obtained. Dragon Scales, Materials, *20. Dragon's Roar, Skill, *1. Azure Dragon Blade, Weapon Epic, *1. Dragon's Gall, Materials, *3. The harvest was pretty good. Lin Xiao looked at the high-level materials she had harvested, picked out some to feed to slime, and helped increase its attributes. After doing all this, he arrived at the gate guarded by Long Nuo, placed his hands on it and then pushed hard. Let me see what's inside. The door was slowly pushed open, and before Lin Xiao could see what was inside, 3 daggers exuding an aura of curses suddenly shot towards her. He dodged immediately, but the dagger vanished just as it was about to reach him. Before I knew what was happening, a notification sound rang in my ears. You are cursed by the cursed dragon. Chapter 435. A cursed dragon? Lin Xiao was startled and immediately looked inside the gate. The interior was even more luxurious than the exterior, with decorations and carvings everywhere, which greatly highlighted the precious status of the owner of this dragon city. Behind the gate, a dragon woman dressed in black Latin attire stood suspended in midair, with a pair of purple dragon horns on her head. Her skin scales were an abnormal purple color, as if she had been influenced by some kind of force. Cursed Dragon Nay, Elite. Level 80. Quality Epic. Talent Cursed Body, S rank. Skills Cursed Dagger, Undead Impact, Dragon Spell. Is this going to be a tag team battle from the start? Upon opening the door, they were immediately confronted by the dragon guarding the entrance, clearly indicating that the dragon had been prepared. Unfortunately, you are a cursed dragon. At that moment, Lin Xiao heard a notification sound. Heart of Reversal triggered. Curse damage is reversed and converted into radial damage. Seeing the curse reversed, Lin Xiao smiled slightly. Fortunately, this ability is in the form of a curse. Otherwise, I would have to be careful when dealing with you. Lin Xiao mounted his Starlight Unicorn and shouted, Charge! Seeing the Starlight Unicorn charging towards him with a calm expression, Long Yi immediately launched an attack. A purple cursed claw shot towards Starlight Unicorn, and just as it was about to dodge, it heard its master's voice in its ear. No need to dodge. Just charge straight through. Starlight Unicorn paused for a moment, and although it didn't understand why its master didn't dodge, it still chose to obey the command. Bang! The cursed claw pierced right through Lin Xiao's body, but he was unharmed. On the other hand, Long Yi felt a sharp pain in her chest, as she prepared to continue her attack after seeing that her attack had hit the opponent. The intense pain made her tremble all over. What happened? When did he attack me? Even if he did attack me, I shouldn't have been hurt. Long Yi was shocked that she could actually feel pain, which was impossible in theory. Yet the pain she had just felt was incredibly real. Seeing Lin Xiao rapidly approaching, She had no time to pay attention to the source of the pain and immediately launched an attack. Undead Impact. A special golden array rapidly formed beneath Starlight Unicorn, and one could vaguely sense that something terrifying was about to burst forth from it. Don't move. Just as Starlight Unicorn was about to stomp on it, he heard Lin Xiao's voice in his ear. It stopped immediately, and before it could ask why, it saw a powerful undead force surge up from within, instantly engulfing Lin Xiao. Humph! Daring to trespass into Dragon City? Ah! Long Yi sneered, but the next second her mocking voice turned into a violent scream. Ah! Second paragraph. The screams continued, but at this moment she finally understood what was happening, though it was hard to believe. She immediately stopped attacking, and a lot of purple blood seeped from her dragon scales. In just a short while, she endured unimaginable torment. It stopped already? Lin Xiao's voice rang out, and he walked out of the special golden magic circle with ease. Why? You're the one who should be the one getting hurt. Long Yi's eyes were bloodshot, and purple tears of blood streamed down her face. She was certain her curse had taken effect, but why? Lin Xiao smiled slightly. I happen to have an ability that is your nemesis, so your curse has no effect on me. This is impossible. Puff. At Lin Xiao's instruction, Starlight Unicorn immediately killed him without further ado. Already severely injured, Long Yi could not withstand this all-out attack and died in despair. Successfully defeated the cursed dragon, Dragon 1, gaining 7 million experience. Obtained, Cursed Dragon Scale. Material, *20, Cursed Dragon Lance. Weapon Epic, *1, Cursed Dragon Blood. Material, *20. Congratulations on reaching level 77. Another promotion. There's so much experience here. If I can clear the level smoothly, I might be able to reach level 85. Lin Xiao made a prediction. A dungeon leveled up 10 times in a row. No one would believe it if the news got out, but it's true. After a minute's delay, Lin Xiao continued to delve deeper. The main reason was that I was able to overcome my opponent, so it didn't take too much time. Just then, a groan came from the side. Lin Xiao looked around but did not find any trace of humans. Did I hear that right? Lin Xiao asked, puzzled. Help! Help me! Help me! The groans came again, this time much clearer, but Lin Xiao still couldn't find anyone there. Which team are you on? And where are you? Lin Xiao shouted. Help! Help me! Help me! But that was the only response he got. Here, he's here. At that moment, the voice of Calamity Spirit rang out. Not that direction. Look here. Oh dear, look up. Another Calamity Spirit pushed Lin Xiao's chin, making him look up. Then he finally saw the source of the sound. On the rooftop of Dragon City, the person calling for help wasn't trapped inside, but rather completely embedded within it, with only their face showing. This situation will make rescue extremely difficult. Lin Xiao rode the Starlight Unicorn to the top of the sky and stood before the human face. Upon seeing someone approach, the person's face became agitated, crying out, Help me! Help me out! Who are you? Which team are you from? Lin Xiao didn't attack immediately, but instead asked about the other party's situation first. I am Qin Kai, a soldier of Dulin Ju's team. That damned guy embedded himself in this wall. Qin Kai said angrily. Dulin Ju. Upon hearing this name, Lin Xiao frowned. Didn't your team betray Ma Sanan's group and try to wipe them out? Yes, that damn bastard became a completely different person after he got the divine power. The disagreements grew bigger and bigger, and then he attacked Liang Fangzhou and his group. I tried to persuade him, and I was embedded in the wall. That guy is truly heartless. I can't believe him back then. Qin Kai grew increasingly angry as he spoke, wishing he could tear the other person to pieces. Listening to his words and combining them with the information Lin Xiao had learned from Ma Sanan, she could confirm that he was not lying. All I need to do is save him. To be honest, I'm afraid I can't save you. The walls of Dragon City are too sturdy. Ordinary attacks simply can't destroy them. Lin Xiao stated the truth. He had seen how formidable Dragon City was during his recent battle with Longnua. Despite enduring numerous attacks from Starlight Unicorn and dozens of forbidden curses from Slime, it still suffered minimal damage. What? Qin Kai, who was originally full of hope, suddenly turned to despair. Lin Xiao continued, "Even if I could really shatter this ceiling, you would probably be reduced to ashes by the time it's destroyed. Although slime possesses the divine power of resurrection, it is not omnipotent. If there is nothing left, how can it be resurrected?" Calamity Spirit, standing to the side, looked at the faces in front of them and said something out of curiosity. "He's just a face left. There's nothing inside him. What's the point of saving him?" Chapter 436. All that's left is a face? Lin Xiao was taken aback and looked at Calamity Spirit beside her. "Yes, I just went in and looked. There was nothing inside, just a face." Another Calamity Spirit emerged from the ceiling wall. It said. As for when they went in, Lin Xiao hadn't seen it at all, but that wasn't the important thing right now. He asked Calamity Spirit beside him, "You mean there's only one face stuck to it?" "Yes, that's right. That's right. It's all rocks inside. I didn't even see his head." The three Calamity Spirits provided the answer. Lin Xiao frowned and looked at Qin Kai in front of him. If it was just a face, how did he survive? Was he given some unknown skill that kept him alive? Qin Kai noticed Lin Xiao's gaze and was puzzled. He couldn't hear Calamity Spirit's words, so he naturally didn't know his current state. "It's all right, attack me all you want. I'm still pretty resilient. Even if you kill me, it's fine. I don't want to be hanging up there forever. If I really die, please take my body back with you, so that I can at least return to my roots and give my wife and children something to remember me by." Qin Kai spoke with a sob in his voice, and in the end, tears streamed down his face. He didn't want to die, but he didn't want to stay here even more. Lin Xiao listened to his words and fell silent. Take the body back. Seeing that all that was left was his face, he cut it off and took it back. Lin Xiao felt this was somewhat cruel. After thinking for a moment, Lin Xiao said, "I'll give it a try. It would be too cruel to tell him the truth directly. It's better not to let him die with this despair." Starlight Unicorn, be careful when you attack later. Try to keep it intact, Lin Xiao said. Starlight Unicorn nodded, gathering starlight at its tip, compressing it, and then unleashing a dazzling blade towards Qin Kai's empty space. Brush! The sound of air being cut rang out, and the dazzling blade struck the empty space at the top of the sky, leaving only a white mark, not even a cut. How did they manage to make this so sturdy? Lin Xiao was also shocked by the hardness of the ceiling wall. Although it was not Starlight Unicorn's full-force attack, it still had 7 or 8 tenths of its power, but it couldn't even create a gap. Just as Lin Xiao was about to have Starlight Unicorn make another move, a strange laugh suddenly rang out. Ah! Ah! Lin Xiao's attention immediately fell on Qin Kai, as the laughter was coming from his mouth. But this voice is completely different from how he spoke just now. Qin Kai's face suddenly lifted, his previously desperate eyes now filled with aggression and arrogance. Who are you? How did you manage to get here? Lin Xiao frowned, realizing at a glance that Qin Kai was possessed by something. And who are you? Dulin Ju. The voice was human, and the information gleaned from Ma Sanan and Qin Kai strongly suggested it belonged to Dulin Ju, the one who betrayed the team. Qin Kai's expression froze for a moment. Then he laughed again. That's right, it's me. You actually know me. You're clearly not one of the three teams. You came in from outside? But since you know my name, you must have met either Lin Na or Ma Sanan before. How could he know that I came from outside? Is Dulin Ju able to see what's happening on my side through Qin Kai's eyes? Lin Xiao frowned. This was not good news. I know who you are, Dulin Ju said again. With such a powerful summoned beast, you must be the genius summoner that people were talking about before. Your growth is indeed terrifying. In such a short time, you have already been able to enter this level of dungeon. You're here to rescue them, right? But I'm curious. Where are your teammates? I haven't seen a single one. Did they get separated from you? Lin Xiao ignored Dulin Ju's nonsense and asked calmly, which god's power did you obtain? Upon hearing this, Dulin Ju couldn't help but smile. You want it too, right? Sure, join us. I can make you stronger and let you experience the wonder of divine power. Lin Xiao remained unmoved, but still said, yes, where are you now? I'll come find you. I'm right here. Dulin Ju stopped mid-sentence, a sinister smile spreading across her face. Do you really think I'm a fool? A genius like you would have obtained the divine glimpse long ago. Trying to trick me into revealing my location with such a clumsy method. Do you really think I'm a fool? But Dulin Ju's tone shifted, her voice filled with arrogance and pride. Why not just tell you directly? I'm in the void. If you're so capable, come find me and let me see what's so great about you as a genius. Let me experience what it's like to be trampled underfoot. After saying that, Qin Kai's face immediately drooped, as if he had lost his vitality. It seems that Dulin Ju was keeping Qin Kai alive for this very moment. He displays his arrogance to those who come here. Lin Xiao quickly cut off Qin Kai's face, then had Snow Maiden Doll freeze it for preservation before throwing it into the storage space. Besides clearing dungeon, another mission is to rescue people. Even though Qin Kai is dead, we must at least bring his body back, even if all that's left is his face. Completely inhuman. That divine power must be an evil god. Lin Xiao continued deeper into Dragon City. After passing through a gate, golden light appeared before him, and golden cubes blocked his path. Starlight Unicorn didn't rush forward. Instead, it stopped and glanced back at Lin Xiao. They're just some ordinary obstacles. Let's just smash them. After confirming there was no danger, Lin Xiao ordered Starlight Unicorn to destroy all the golden cubes in front of them. Upon entering, one finds a room filled with golden crystals. Although this is not a cave, the objects here seem to be affected by some kind of force, all exhibiting irregularly shaped golden crystals. What a strange place, be careful. As soon as he finished speaking, a monster covered in golden crystals suddenly pounced on Lin Xiao. Lin Xiao, who had been on high alert, immediately retreated with Starlight Unicorn. Just as he was preparing to launch a counterattack, he noticed that there was actually a person hidden in the golden crystals. Wait a moment. Starlight Unicorn, who was about to instantly kill the golden crystal in front of it, immediately stopped. It was a woman. Is it Lin Na? Lin Xiao couldn't help but think of someone Ma Sanan had mentioned. Although I don't know what happened, I'll try to save her first, and if things go wrong, I'll make other plans. Don't hurt her. Just remove the golden crystals from her body. Lin Xiao issued the instructions. Starlight Unicorn nodded and unleashed a burst of galactic power to quickly wash away the golden crystals on the other's body. In just a moment, she returned to her original form. Chapter 437. After giving her the recovery medicine, she showed signs of waking up after a short while. This is. The woman rubbed her head and suddenly looked at the man who had appeared beside her. Startled, she tried to distance herself from him, but as soon as she moved, her entire body seemed to have all its strength drained away, and she collapsed to the ground. Lin Xiao didn't help her up, since the other person's identity was unknown, and saving her first depended mainly on whether she was human. Don't be so nervous. I'm here to rescue you. Tell me about your situation first, Lin Xiao asked. The woman paused, scrutinized Lin Xiao as if confirming her identity, and after a moment, said, I am Lin Na from Liang Fangzhou's team. Lin Na recounted her entire ordeal, including Dulin Ju's betrayal and his acquisition of divine power. She believed Lin Xiao because she had never met him before and he wasn't one of the three teams. Moreover, when she contacted the outside world, Lu Yongchang told her that he would send someone to rescue them, and that it might only be one person. When Lin Na heard that only one person was being sent, she was shocked, but there was no time for her to ask questions. The people who were standing with Dulin Ju chased after her and eventually fled here. So when he saw Lin Xiao's unfamiliar face and saw that he was alone, he realized that Commander Lu had not lied to him and had really only sent one person. Lin Xiao nodded. I understand your situation. Based on the statements of Lin Na, Qin Kai, and Ma Sanan, it can be confirmed that what they said is indeed true. At this moment, Lin Xiao noticed that the golden crystals that had been removed from Lin Na's body had grown back, gradually seeping out from her skin and then forming. Lin Na noticed her condition and gave a bitter smile. It seems I'm not going to make it. I accidentally entered this place, but don't worry. I've already dealt with the abyss monster here. You won't catch this crystallizing disease. Has it been resolved? Lin Xiao felt a pang of regret and then asked, Is there no possibility of a cure? It shouldn't be the case. Even the priest's forbidden curse treatment is ineffective. Lin Na leaned against the wall with difficulty. Perhaps because her body touched the golden crystals nearby, the growth rate of the crystals on her body accelerated considerably. Lin Xiao thought for a moment and said, Perhaps I have a way. Do you have a solution? Lin Na was taken aback, and then she saw Lin Xiao summon a special crystal. Seeing this special crystal, she couldn't help but shudder, and it brought back some unpleasant memories. Then, the spirit coffin slowly rose from the ground, and a special spirit slowly emerged from it. What is this? Your summoned beast. Looking at this unusual spirit, Lin Na felt a little curious. I guess so. She might be able to cure your illness. After saying that, Lin Xiao gave orders to the Venus spirit body. She was once a god, so healing Lin Na's condition should be a piece of cake. The Venus spirit body received the command, glanced at Lin Na, then clasped its hands together and chanted something unintelligible. Then a special light descended upon Lin Na's head, transforming all the golden crystals inside and outside her body. Feeling the changes in her body, Lin Na felt incredible. Not only had her illness been cured, but her physical condition had also been restored. What kind of summoned beast are you? How can you possess such immense power? Lin Na couldn't help but exclaim in surprise. She was considered a high-level professional, a priest of all ranks, and had never seen healing methods before, but this time, it opened her eyes once again. Lin Xiao smiled slightly and told the Venus spirit body to go back. It seems it was a success. Lin Na was also quite sensible. Seeing that Lin Xiao was unwilling to answer, she didn't press the matter further. After all, everyone has their own secrets. I'll go with you to kill that bastard Dulin Ju, Lin Na said indignantly, recalling everything Dulin Ju had done, wishing she could tear him to pieces. Need not. No need. Lin Na stood up and said with a serious expression, Dulin Ju has now obtained divine power, although he cannot use it fully at the same level. No, even if you are 10 levels higher than him, you may not be able to defeat him. Lin Xiao didn't care and said calmly, Don't worry, I have my own ways to deal with you. You should get some sleep and leave here when you wake up. But Lin Na wanted to say something, but felt her body stiffen. Only then did she notice a stunningly beautiful woman behind Lin Xiao. Before she could react, she was frozen solid. By storing the frozen Lin Na in his storage space, he successfully rescued 2 people, which was a pretty good result. I need to hurry up. As Lin Xiao prepared to continue exploring and speed up her progress, she suddenly noticed something and turned to look at the mountain of golden crystals piled up beside her. He always felt there was something inside, but the abyssal eye didn't react at all. Go inside and see if there's anything there. Lin Xiao spoke to a calamity spirit beside her. Since they can even penetrate the roof of Dragon City, there shouldn't be any problem for them to enter these golden crystals. Ah, why me? Calamity Spirit grumbled, but reluctantly, he still crawled inside. The next second, wow! Calamity Spirit cried out in alarm and quickly fled from inside, hiding behind Lin Xiao as if it had seen something terrifying. Before Lin Xiao could even ask, he heard the other Calamity Spirits ask, What did you see? Why are you so scared? Ha ha ha, coward. Wow, look, it's about to cry. Listening to the other Calamity Spirits' mockery felt just like a friend embarrassing themselves and then being silently kicked in the back. Lin Xiao swatted them away impatiently. They'd come running back anyway. Then asked the Calamity Spirit behind her, What did you see? There's someone inside. He suddenly opened his eyes when I went in, Calamity Spirit said, his voice slightly hollow. Is there someone inside? Lin Xiao frowned. There are still people here. Did Lin Na not say anything? Or did she not know? Calamity Spirit continued. That person looks really strange. He even has horns. Oh, just like those people you met before. Are you the same as the other people I met before? Lin Xiao was taken aback and immediately sensed something was wrong. Bang! The pile of golden crystals suddenly exploded, and a majestic man with golden hair appeared in front of Lin Xiao. He had a dignified expression and a pair of dragon horns on his head. This is the enemy! Lin Xiao couldn't help but shout. He thought the Calamity Spirit had discovered other survivors, but it turned out to be an abyss monster. Upon seeing the other person, he roughly understood what was going on. Lin Na claimed to have killed the abyss monster here, but he hadn't. He was injured and was hiding in the golden crystal to recover, but was discovered by the calamity spirit. Seeing that the other party was not dead, Lin Xiao was not afraid at all, but rather very excited. It's good that you didn't die. I was actually disappointed that I missed out on the experience from that monster. Chapter 438. Successfully defeated Rana. Experience plus 7 million. Obtained. Golden scales. Materials. Asterisk 15. Golden dragon scepter. Weapon epic. Asterisk 1. Golden dragon claws. Materials. Asterisk 4. They easily killed Rana. He was already severely injured, so dealing with him was naturally much easier. It didn't take as long as dealing with the dragon men before. It was even faster than killing the cursed dragon. It was a minor incident that didn't waste Lin Xiao's time. As they passed through the door, the surrounding space suddenly began to distort. In Lin Xiao's view, Longcheng began to twist, as if it had been forcibly sucked into a spatial vortex. Is this the beginning of the next dungeon? When Lin Xiao saw this, she was initially puzzled, but she quickly realized what had happened. He immediately recalled Starlight Unicorn to the summoning space to prevent it from being torn apart by the distorted space. After all, he didn't know if it would be possible to cross a dimensional rift, and if it did, Starlight Unicorn probably wouldn't be able to withstand it. Soon, Lin Xiao felt a powerful pulling sensation. He did not resist and was directly sucked into the spatial vortex. In the darkness, Lin Xiao felt a tearing sensation in her body, but thankfully, she could still bear it. After all, this time it wasn't nearly as intense as the last dimensional rift. A moment later, Lin Xiao arrived at a new environment. After summoning Starlight Unicorn, he immediately began to observe his surroundings. Hollow. This was Lin Xiao's first impression. Then came various buildings suspended in the air, drifting aimlessly. This is the real realm of nothingness dungeon. Lin Xiao immediately knew what kind of place she had arrived in. So Dulanju must be here too. If he's here, then divine power is here too, so they can kill and plunder without any consequences. Then Lin Xiao looked at the ground where she was standing. There was no road in front of her, only a blank space. It could be hidden, or it could be affected by spatial interference, making it impossible to see the correct path. Queen of Flowers. Lin Xiao immediately thought of a solution, summoned the Queen of Flowers, and then gave the order, "Plant your seeds all over the front." Queen of Flowers immediately understood, and with a flick of her right hand, a large number of seeds were released. Most of them fell into the void and disappeared, while a small portion fell onto the ground in front of her, where they began to take root, sprout, and grow into beautiful flowers. The road is there. Let's go. Lin Xiao rode on the Starlight Unicorn, while Queen of Flowers followed beside her, constantly scattering seeds to pave a path of flowers ahead. Through the abyssal eye and the danger sensed by the stars, Lin Xiao had already noticed the abyss monster appearing ahead. Bloodthirsty fairies and imprisoned fairies. One red, one yellow. The two are always together, like twin sisters. There are probably about 20 pairs of these fairies, and they are just ordinary abyss monsters, not too difficult to deal with. Charge! After confirming that the fairy in front of him was not too dangerous, Lin Xiao immediately ordered Starlight Unicorn to charge. The bloodthirsty fairy and the imprisoning fairy noticed Lin Xiao and were about to launch an attack when they were instantly killed by Starlight Unicorn. Successfully defeated the bloodthirsty fairy, gaining 300,000 experience points. Successfully defeated the imprisoned fairy, gaining 300,000 experience points. Successfully defeated the bloodthirsty fairy, gaining 300,000 experience points. In less than a minute, we easily passed through here. At that moment, a cage descended from the sky. Starlight Unicorn reacted quickly, immediately releasing Star Leap to dodge it. Then a huge iron pillar fell from the sky, smashing the entire ground to pieces. A green figure then appeared out of thin air, lifted the huge iron pillar, and carried it on his shoulder. Lin Xiao saw his appearance clearly. He had a rhinoceros horn on his head, his whole body was green, and his face was like a demon. Blue Devil, Elite, Space Guardian. Level 80, Quality, Legendary. Talent, Unwavering, S rank. Skills, Spatial Shatter, Sweep, Full Power Strike. Space Guardians, they seemed similar to the knights and dragon men they had encountered before. Lin Xiao roughly understood the other party's identity, but he was curious as to why he had encountered the boss there. Could it be that they're all waiting for us behind us? Lin Xiao couldn't help but have this thought. He's fought multiple bosses before, but those were just ordinary bosses. This time it's Abyss boss. Perhaps I'm overthinking it. The Realm of Nothingness as dungeon might not be able to bring the dungeon's boss along with it if it forcibly merges with other dungeons. Realizing she had scared herself, Lin Xiao faced the Abyss Elite monster before her. The talent Unwavering makes one immune to any control and maintains a super armor state, which is a good talent. But in Lin Xiao's eyes, this talent is no different from being a punching bag. Smash it! The blue demon suddenly raised the iron pillar in its hand, gathering power on it, and then slammed it down onto the ground, causing the entire space to shake and crack. The Starlight Unicorn's flight was also affected in mid-air, but it was not seriously damaged, and it immediately launched a counterattack. The power of the stars rapidly condensed, converging into a dazzling galaxy that surged forth like a mighty river, crashing fiercely into the Azure Demon. The blue demon was also stubborn, showing no intention of dodging. It charged towards Lin Xiao despite the Starlight Unicorn's attack, seemingly without any resistance during its charge. So this talent turned you into a brute? Lin Xiao gave a cold laugh. Starlight Unicorn immediately understood, and a large number of illusionary star prisms appeared, continuously unleashing star power that exploded repeatedly on the Azure Demon. The blue demon changed its attack stance, gripping the iron pillar between its arms, and roared as it began its charge. They really don't dodge at all. Lin Xiao couldn't help but complain. Since they're not going to avoid it, there's no need to be polite with them. Bite! One by one, the stars fell, releasing their final brilliance. Deal with him, and the star remains will be reduced to nothingness. The Starlight Unicorn's horn lit up, and the falling starlight began to rapidly shrink. And then, boom! The space erupted with a violent roar, its power wiping out everything around it. By the time the Azure Demon reacted, it was directly engulfed by the terrifying aftershocks, and fragments of the star remains instantly pierced through its body, creating bloody holes. After everything calmed down, the blue demon could see the complete body, and even the iron pillar in his hand was only half left. Successfully defeated the blue demon, gaining 8 million experience points. Congratulations on reaching level 78. Before Lin Xiao could even react to the notification sound, the surrounding space twisted rapidly, and she was forcibly teleported to another location.